Good evening. You're tuned into CNN News 18. This is the explosive weekend debate with me, Poonam Burde. And on this Sunday edition, we're going to talk about the murder most foul. A 19-year-old with a whole life ahead of her. Perhaps excited about her new job at a famous resort in the tourist town of Rishikesh. But little did she and her family know that in less than a month of her working there, life would take a nasty turn. Ankita Bhandari's cold-blooded murder has captured the imagination of the entire country. The meticulous planning, the politics that now plays out, and a family that is hoping against hope for justice and some semblance of closure. This is Ankita's story. The murder of a 19-year-old girl in Uttarakhand has shocked the conscience of the nation. Ankita Bhandari was working as a receptionist at the Vanatara resort on September 18th. Her employer, Pulkit Arya, pushed her into a canal and killed her. 3 accused, including Pulkit, were arrested and they have confessed to their crime. The preliminary postmortem report revealed that Ankita was first attacked by a weapon and then she died by drowning. The prelim report only highlighting the blunt force trauma that she faced. Her parents now want the report to be made public to show the complete picture of the accused brutality.
क्योंकि इनके साथ दुर्व्यवहार किया उन्होंने अब उसके बाद जब नहीं मानी उसके बाद उन्हें ले गए वहाँ उसके बाद इसके मारपीट के क्योंकि दांत टूट गए खरोंच लगी है तो उस मारपीट करके उसने नदी में गिरा दिया हमारी मांग है कि इनके एक तो फास्ट टेक के अंदर इनको तुरंत फांस दीजिए इन तीनों को.
Before the main accused confessed, he made a concerted effort to mislead the case. Pulkit and his aides first reported her missing. Then he lied about her whereabouts to a friend. CNN News 18 has exclusively accessed the conversation between Ankita's friend Pushp and the prime accused.
मैंने रिजॉर्ट में अपना वहीं रुका सुबह निकला मैं रिजॉर्ट से 6 बजे करीब.
अभी आपको फोन मिला नहीं मिला अभी तक?
ना अभी नहीं मिला फोन मेरा.
नहीं मिला
ना.
तो आप अपने फोन को सर्च कीजिए ना.
अरे भाई मैंने सुबह उसको सौरभ को भेजा दो ना अपने फोन को सर्च करने के लिए. मैंने सौरभ को बोला मैंने कहा भास्कर को बोला तो उसने मेरे को बोला कि भैया उसने सौरभ को भेजा उसने बोला भैया वो तो रूम में नहीं है.
Probe aside, politics is also raging over Ankita's murder. The AIIMS Party and Congress have attacked the ruling BJP in the state as accused Pulkit is a suspended BJP leader's son. The AIIMS Party protested in Delhi against Uttarakhand Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami and demanded his resignation.
And some of the leaders of the AIIMS Party, they are now also present here to show their anger against the Ankita murder case which recently happened.
Top Congress leaders also went all guns blazing and demanded answers from the BJP. Priyanka Gandhi Vadra tweeted that the Dhami government is just pretending to take action against the culprits and questioned why the complete postmortem report was delayed. Former Chief Minister of the state Harish Rawat too put out his list of questions for the state government. But Team Dhami is defending its every move. From demolishing the resort to the arrest to now the case being tried in a fast-track court. Ankita's cold-blooded murder is the nation's biggest talking point.
अभी तक का है एविडेंस काफ़ी कलेक्ट किए हैं और उससे हम लोग बहुत जल्दी चार्जशीट विद इन 1 मंथ हमारा एक टारगेट है इसको हम चार्जशीट भेजें.
The chorus for justice and closure for her family is only growing louder. But as politics speaks, it begs the question, who really is letting Ankita down? Bureau Report, CNN News 18. It's a cold-blooded murder of a 19-year-old and questions are being raised about whether or not this Beti was betrayed in a BJP-ruled state. But even as the investigation is on, is politics taking precedence and is that what is hurting this case? That is something that we are going to discuss on this broadcast. And for that, joining us is Uttarakhand BJP spokesperson Suresh Joshi. Mahima Singh of the Congress also joins us. Umakant Lakera, a senior journalist, will be joining us shortly. But I want to ask my first question to former DGP of Uttar Pradesh, Arvind Kumar Jain. Because politics aside, Mr. Jain, I want to talk about the investigation of this particular case, because there are several questions that are being raised as to how the state government went about the investigation in this particular one, especially the fact where they decided to bulldoze the resort where this victim and the accused were working. Could this be seen as an attempt to bury the evidence, to try and put a carpet over it, try and attempt a cover-up, as the Congress is alleging?
No, I don't think it is a cover-up. I think it has been done in good faith, and before demolition, evidences must have been collected by police force of Uttarakhand. Initially, the investigation application was given to the Patwari because it has revenue police in Uttarakhand. So he didn't lodge a case, and he was seen sitting with Pulkit Arya. Allegations have been made by Ankita Bhandari's parents and brother. So then the investigation was transferred to Lakshman Jhula police. So there was naturally a delay of more than 24 hours in this process. But after that, I think police has taken action. All the three accused have been arrested, and whatever evidences they could gather, I think they have gathered from her room, from hotel, and only after that it must have been demolished. This is what I think. Right. This is what I have been told, yes, that evidences had been collected. But yes, you are correct that they could have waited for a few days before demolishing the entire structure.
Right, they could have waited a few days, but they're using this as a mark of them actually acting swiftly as far as this entire case goes. And that is exactly where the Congress and the BJP are divided over the kind of action that is being taken, because the state government has come out and said that, look, we demolished it as a deterrent so that this does not happen again. We have formed an SIT as well. All the three accused are now behind bars. This is speedy and swift action. So yes, a crime took place, but we are taking all due action. The Congress and the Aam Aadmi Party here in the national capital as well, only mounting pressure on them, claiming that this is nothing but cosmetic. But Umakant Lakhera, this really opens up another Pandora's box as far as Uttarakhand and the whole Patwari system is concerned, isn't it? Because it perhaps is the only state where revenue officers are actually tasked with policing.
I can tell you one thing: this policing system was not there during it was in the remote areas of the hill when it was a part of Uttar Pradesh. And this, because it was a peaceful area and there is a small villages, and policing system was not practical there. And that point of time, there was no much policing system. And now when policing system, when state was carved out in 2001, so that all this problem of law and order related problem started. But now things have changed. And what happened we are talking about the Ankita's issue. I can tell you one thing, I have a very close relationship with that area. I born and brought in that area. So I can tell you one thing, that this Patwari system right now is a totally corrupt system. And I have an incident where a scheduled caste boy was, brutally beaten up by Patwari and Tehsildar. And, he was in jail on the fake cases because of Yamkeshwar SK was involved in that criminal act. So I can tell you one thing, that this is a good thing that the case was transferred to the police, because these Patwaris, they don't have a mechanism to investigate to cases. They don't have a system to forensic inquiry.
Absolutely, and like you said, that system was actually put in place years ago when the situation was extremely different. Times have changed now, and with those changing times, these kind of processes also need to change so that we do not see a repeat of this again. A 19-year-old, she's barely started her career, barely lived her life. Her family could not have been more distraught today. But having said that, Mahima Singh, as far as investigation in this case is concerned, an SIT has been formed. All three accused have now been arrested. They also have bulldozed the resort as a mark of deterrent so that this does not happen again. We've seen that kind of action take place against alleged rioters, against alleged lawbreakers in several other states as well. What is your grouse with the BJP government today? What more do you want them to do?
Poonam, it is Daughter's Day today, and unfortunately, I can't say Happy Daughter's Day from this platform today. We are ashamed. Our heads hang with shame, all of the citizens of this country, because not only the BJP is laden with leaders that continuously commit crime, but also they're experts in swiftly wiping off the evidence like they have done in Uttarakhand. I was just hearing the BJP spokesperson out, and it becomes very clear that they've been swift. They have quickly acted to bulldoze, that property. I wish to ask our viewers this, the citizens of this country this, because there's no use in asking the BJP spokesperson. Is there another party in this country, at least if not in the world, which has the number of public representatives and leaders with the amount of criminal records and criminal inclination as the BJP does, number one? And the other question is, who has given this ruling party, the BJP, the right to trample the law, bulldoze the law the way they have done? Have they taken the law in their hands? Have they lost faith in the courts? Are they going to, be acting at the behest of their own, internal criminally inclined?
So it's the BJP that is deciding to act as the judge, jury and executioner is what you're saying. That's been the allegation against the BJP as far as bulldozer action is concerned in multiple other states as well. And I would like that question, I would like to take that question, in fact, to the BJP representative who's here on this broadcast with us. Suresh Joshi ji, जल्दबाजी क्या थी? इन्वेस्टिगेशन हो रही है, ठीक है, आपको लगा कि बुलडोज करने से एक डिटरेंट होगा ताकि ये वापस हो ना, लेकिन जल्दबाजी क्या थी? इन्वेस्टिगेशन पूरी होती। इस केस में जो अक्यूज्ड है, मेन अक्यूज्ड है, उनके पिताजी बीजेपी में थे। क्या ये जल्दबाजी इसलिए है ताकि वो सारे जो तथ्य हैं वो ब्रश असाइड किए जाए, वो सारे जो एविडेंसेस हैं उनको छुपाया जा सके? ये आरोप लग रहा है आप पे आज?
नहीं, देखिए, पहली बात तो मैं बताऊं कि आज जो उत्तराखंड की बेटी के साथ हुआ है, पूरा एक तरह से उत्तराखंड शर्मसार है। और भारतीय जनता पार्टी और ये सरकार की पहली प्राथमिकता, हमारी फर्स्ट प्रायोरिटी है कि भाई किसी भी कीमत पर जो अपराधी है, जिन लोगों ने अपराध किया है, उनको कड़ी से कड़ी सजा दी जाए। और उस ओर जो है कि सरकार ने कड़े से कड़े कदम उठाए हैं। उस कड़ी पे ही जो है कि एक प्रतिबद्धता सरकार ने दिखाई है। और पुष्कर सिंह धामी जी ने स्वयं पूरे चीज की वो खुद मॉनिटरिंग कर रहे हैं। वहां पर जो है कि पूरी पुलिसिंग की व्यवस्था से लेकर के यहाँ तक कह दिया गया है कि हम फास्ट ट्रैक कोर्ट पे भी मामले को ले जा करके त्वरित कार्रवाई कर करके विद इन 1 मंथ इस केस का जो है कि समाधान निकालेंगे। और जो अंतिम सजा, जो लास्ट सजा कानून के तहत होती है, वो अपराधियों को दिलाई जाएगी। उस पर हम लोग काम कर रहे हैं। जहां तक आपने जिस विषय को कहा, देखिए, वहां पर को पुलिस के एसपी पौड़ी ने, मिस्टर सुयाल ने खुद ही बयान देके कह दिया है कि हमने सारी जो भी वहां से उस रिसोर्ट से जो भी इंफॉर्मेशन से लेनी है वो हम इकट्ठी कर चुके हैं। इन्फोसिस अपने फॉरेंसिक के लोग भी वहां पर को काम कर रहे हैं और साथ ही साथ पुलिस भी वहां पर काम कर रही है। और हमने ये भी बोला है कि इसके अदर से भी हमको कोई इन्वेस्टिगेशन की आवश्यकता होगी, वो काम भी हम करेंगे। यानी सरकार ने पूरी ताकत के साथ और पूरी एक प्रतिबद्धता के साथ उस केस को हाथ में ले रखा है। और हम चाहते हैं कि उस बेटी को न्याय मिले और उत्तराखंड के अंदर आगे आने वाले समय में कोई भी इस तरह का कृत्य न कर पाए, ये कार्य में सरकार
जी बिल्कुल। So this is just setting an example, says the BJP. Mahima Singh, you do not agree? Quick rebuttal.
I quickly want to interject and ask Poonam, के कौन से प्रावधान के तहत बुलडोज किया? Which provision of law have they acted under by bulldozing that building? Can they just tell that to our viewers? I'm not even going to all the other the elaborate list of the crimes that the BJP has on its hands. I'm just asking a simple question: which provision of law allows you to bulldoze a property where there is significant evidence in a criminal case? Which provision? Let him answer that, please.
सुरेश जोशी जी, क्विक रिबटल, आई एम रनिंग आउट ऑफ टाइम। लॉ को बुलडोज किया जा रहा है यहाँ पे, क्रिमिनल्स को नहीं, ऐसा आरोप लग रहा है आप पे।
नहीं, देखिए, पहली बात तो मैं आपको पूनम जी बहुत क्लियर कर दूं कि उस एरिया में जिस तरह से आक्रोश है, एक तो वहां पर कोई फैक्ट्री एरिया है और दूसरा वहां पर कोई रिसोर्ट एरिया है। देखिए, रिसोर्ट एरिया पूरी तरह से सुरक्षित है, पुलिस की कस्टडी में है, पुलिस ने उसको सील किया हुआ है और वहां की जो सबूत हमको वहां से लेने हैं वो हमने सारे सबूत इकट्ठे किए हैं और भी जो उसके सबूत हैं वो हम और भी देख रहे हैं, लेकिन अभी तक फिलहाल आप और हम जब बात कर रहे हैं तो पुलिस वहां से हर उस सबूत को ढूंढ चुकी है जिसकी हमको इन्वेस्टिगेशन में आवश्यकता है।
So the investigation is on, and so is the politics, unfortunately. We have seen the kind of charges and counter charges that have been flying thick and fast. Mahima Singh, unfortunately, I'm running out of time and I cannot come back to you, but we do hope that there is some semblance of closure for the family of Ankita Bhandari. There is justice. We hope that in the fast track court, when this case goes, there is the capital punishment call that has been given by the family. We do hope that the strictest of punishment is meted out to these three accused as per the provisions of the law, because law reigns supreme here in our country. But I thank all my panelists for joining us here on this broadcast. We'll be back after a quick break, but there's lots happening in Rajasthan. There is the pilot versus Gehlot fight that is brewing, and round 2 of muscle flexing is on. We'll get you all the very latest on the other side of a quick break. Don't go anywhere.